BeamNG.drive with WhyBeAre. So we have a map today. It's going to be probably a shorter video because of the style of map it is, but let's go and take a look at it. It's called Crashsite. Really, it's supposed to say Crashsite, but somehow there's a spelling error in the title. That's kind of funny. Anyways, this is made by the same guy who made the Ghost Roads map, and you can kind of tell because they have the similar kind of desert look to them. And I don't know if any other maps really look like that. So, right here is where you start. Imagine you're in a plane that just crashed, right? There's the plane, and what it was doing was transporting trucks. I don't know why, but it was. So now, you're in the only working truck that remained, and you're getting it out of the plane, and you're trying to escape, or something like that, I don't know. But you have a truck, and you can drive away. Now, all the map is a bunch of dunes. The dunes are fun to drive on. Unfortunately, fun to drive does not make a good video. It's one of those weird things, you know, it just doesn't usually make that great of a video. So it won't be too long because it's like, you know, I could have fun for this for a half hour. You could watch this for maybe 10 minutes. It's like, yep, more dunes. So there you go, there's the end of the dunes. They appear to go on forever because of the skybox, but they don't. Deceptive little dunes. So that's about the distance from halfway across the map. What just? I forgot that happens. That is a. It's just because you're not supposed to drive off the edge of a map. Let's leave it at that. All right, so let's go from like one end of the map to the other, so you get a good idea how big it is. And we're just using the stock truck because, well, it works. I mean, it's not even the four-wheel drive version, but it works. Well, this is the four-wheel drive version, I should say. It's not the off-road version, but it works. So we're going to try to go in one direction so you can see how long it takes from get to one side to the other. Don't break on me now, truck. So we're about halfway once we reach the plane, I guess. I haven't actually measured it out, but I just assumed that it would be. Like I said, the skybox makes it appear like it goes on forever. But, well, as you saw, it actually doesn't. There's the edge. Stop, stop, stop. Oh, stop. Oh, we made it. We're live. So there's the edge. There's a weird glitch right there. You see that? Invisible and then up. And if you go over here, it should explode your car, I think. Yep. That's fun to play with, though. It's totally not the point of the map, but it is fun to play with, I'll tell you that much. Alright, so there it is, just kind of driving on with a slower vehicle. Let's go ahead and use something that's more suited for this. I don't know what I have actually available. We'll find something that'll work, though. Let's see. Maybe a buggy. We'll use like a... I know I got a couple of them. There we go. We'll use a Scarab. That one will work. We'll use the all-wheel drive Stage 2 Turbo. I gotta go fast. And I've never done a video for this car. I've been meaning to forever, but I just keep forgetting to. And I probably should, now that I've actually used it in like 2 videos, and it's like, what? It's kind of a bit, I tried not to do that because, I don't know, it just feels weird if you do that. But anyways, you can drive around this with this. You can go at pretty fast speeds, as you see we're going at least 1.5 pretty fasts, if not more. We should probably start churning because we're going to hit the edge of the map. We're going to flip over. Oh, goodness. That tire is not supposed to be there. It's supposed to be on the left of the... Well, it's still spinning, so who cares? Tires do spin. If you get that reference, you're a pretty good fan, man. If you don't, it's from the prototype video where I say something stupid like tires don't churn or tires don't spin or something like that. I don't know why I even said that. Alright, let's go and get a usable car, though. Nice and usable until we break it again. Like I said, it's just kind of a fun map to just drive around on. A good map if you wanted to test the off-road abilities of a vehicle and such. And I'll probably come back to it just for that, actually, because I think it would work good for that. But you see, it's just a lot of dunes you could drive on and such. So there's one thing I want to try out real quick, and I'm gonna be right back. Okay. Okay, so I'm back in the game, and I did a quick addition that changes the map a bit. It's initially it was created for the map, but then it didn't work out, so it wasn't included. But then it was fixed, but it's not actually included in the map. And I just thought about like making it in the video and blah blah blah. Basically, there's a file that's on the forum that you could add to the map, which was initially included, but it didn't work right. That makes it deeper in the dirt. Oh my goodness, I blew out a tire already. But the dirt has depth now. If you see, as you see, like we're driving around, and it's leaving a smoke cloud. Your tires sink a bit more. You see that? How the tires are sunken. If you look back, the tires were not sinking in like that prior to this change. So now it's kind of required to have a off-roadier car, and it just gives a little more realism to it. You know, you won't sink infinitely or anything like that. You only sink to there. So you don't sink a lot or anything. It's just a tiny bit. But I like the way it kicks up the dirt, you know. It just looks so cool when you're just kicking up dirt everywhere you're going. Oh, and especially when you flip over, you still kick up dirt. Nothing can stop you kicking up that dirt. So just because the buggy is just a good car to use in this situation, we're going to keep using that, though. So there we are. Because, I don't know. I like this car. It's a nice little thing to drive, like a little vehicle to drive right here. It just makes sense. Like a dune buggy in the dunes. Oh my goodness, who would have thought of such a great idea? It also changes the way the car grips a bit when you have all this sand. I don't know if it... Oh, you child. Oh. I think every tire but one broke. That's pretty impressive more than anything. Alright, let's reset. But I think it changes the way it grips, but I don't know if it changes the way it lands. Like if you land harder or if it softens your lands or whatever. I don't know. It might. I can't say for sure yet because, well, this is my only test I've ever done with that idea. Seems like it's holding up, so it might. But we are going slightly slower because the sand is grabbier, which causes flips like that to happen when you're just driving and then suddenly flip time. It's like, no, no, yes! And then you're upside down before you know it. And there's nothing you can do about it. Alright, if it doesn't break, I would think that would have broke normally the whole front suspension setup. But since it didn't, I'm going to assume that the depth does help cushion the falls and drops and stuff. It's not a certainty, but based on that hit, I'm going to guess it does. So that is Crashsite. Or just as it's really supposed to be called, Crashsite, or Desert Crashsite, I think is the full name actually. Anyways, until next time, this has been WhyBeAre. Let's have a little bit of fun at the edge of the map, and then actually first, because those are always fun to screw around with, and then I'll see you. So I just said see ya. I don't know, man. Where do I go with these sentences? I already started saying bye, and I'm like, wait, idea in brain, hold on. So what you do is you go around the map until you find an area where it's higher on the map than it is on the edge. So, not yet. Oh goodness, there's one right there. Okay. So then you take a car, and we're going to use just a stock car just because, I don't know. It's weird using a non-stock car in a map usually. Plus, they crash the best because this is a brutal crash. So how about... thinking Grand Marshal would work fine. Well, I know it'll work fine. Well, it should. As long as it can, I can drive through the sand, no problem. I wasn't sure about that. So what we're gonna do, simple. We just go to a spot where it's higher in the edge, like right here. Well, actually over there is really good. That one's really high, so it'll totally just... your car will just obliterate itself. So we're gonna just drive into that real slow like. Put slow motion on. And we're just gonna drive into it real slowly. Maybe not that slowly. Okay, speed it up a little bit. Okay, we're gonna hit it soon, so slow-mo. It's hard to see when you're gonna hit something that's basically invisible, so we'll just keep it in slow for a while. Okay, we're hitting it. Extra slow-mo. Just look at that. It just shreds the car. That thing is crazy how it does that. that's an ultra slow-mo. Normal slow-mo, it's already shredded. Like, look at this. This normal slow-mo, it's just causes lag, and I don't know what's up with it. It's crazy. It's just one of those weird BeamNG glitches. It's not necessarily with this map, because I've seen it in a few different maps. Anyways, you wouldn't normally do that anyways, so, yeah, I just like doing it because it's funny. So, you know what? Okay, one more. Let's see. If I bring out the drag race truck, I could hit that ledge at like a zillion miles per hour. And if I do that, it'll be even better, I would think. Okay, so let's make sure we got the right setup. We'll use this stupid power plus transfer case. If I can find it soon enough. If I don't find it in the... There it is. Plus transfer case. So this thing should just launch into it and then obliterate itself to smithereens. Where's the spot I was going to hit? Is that it right there? Hopefully it is. It's hard to see. That is the wrong spot. Ah. That's why I put a reset point here. No, I didn't. I got lucky. Alright, how about here? That's it. Extreme slow-mo enabled. Oh my goodness. Oh, that is just so... Wow. I mean, look at that. There's a normal slow-mo. That's how fast it's going. So yeah, that's crazy. Alright. Till next time then. This is WhyBeAre. I'll see you.